Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I hope you're having a great day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you're watching. Hope you're having a great day today. I am having a fantastic day. Legalization of edibles is coming, okay? And it's coming soon. Take a look at this. Cannabis edibles and alternative products expected to be worth nearly 3 billion, Deloitte saying. The upcoming cannabis edibles and alternative products category is forecasted to be big business in Canada, according to a new report from Deloitte. Deloitte sees the Canadian market for next generation cannabis products worth an estimated 2.7 billion annually, with edibles contributing more than half. Canada is gearing up to legalize cannabis-infused foods, beverages, topicals, and other next-generation products in the coming months. And while a formal date has yet to be set, regulations must be in place no later than October 17th, 2019. That gives us 4 months until legalization. 4 months, 120 days until legalization. Deloitte estimates that roughly 1.6 billion will be spent on edibles in Canada, followed by cannabis-infused beverages at 529 million and topicals at 174 million. The global market for alternative cannabis products is expected to nearly double over the next 5 years, the consultancy added. This is huge news. And I've been telling you guys, edibles is legalizing. This is legalization 2.0 in Canada. This is going to add another 30 to 50% to all of the LP's bottom line. And the thing you have to remember about edibles is that edibles have a higher profit margin. There's less competition for edibles. There's not a huge private sector for edibles because it's been illegal this whole time. So by legalizing edibles, they're essentially going to generate so much more revenue for all of these LPs. This is huge news for the sector, and this is going to be huge news for all the LPs. Deloitte had a representative.
Jennifer Lee, partner
Listen to
and
this.
cannabis leader at Deloitte. Jennifer, let's continue the conversation in terms of the edible market, which your team has established would probably be close to $3 billion. What do you think, though, is going to lead to success in this market in terms of the companies and how they're approaching the business?
Yeah, that's a great question. We did extensive research in that area, and we decided that there were really 3 major areas. One is you need to ensure you have strong business fundamentals. With the way the regulations are rolling out, with the way the retail licenses are being given out, it's going to take time. So if you think it's going to happen overnight, this is not the industry for you. Therefore, well-capitalized companies that have strong management are going to be important. The second is having a global outlook. So Canada is not big enough to be a global player, but we can be a global leader. So you're seeing a lot of companies start to see Canada as a launch pad for the rest of the world. And third, what's most important is data. And this is why Deloitte established a strategic partnership with Headset, was we believe that data is going to bring acceleration to the industry, because right now data is not fruitful in the industry. So for us, those 3 areas were what ensured a successful company in the cannabis space.
Quite a few of the Canadian companies, though, have been looking overseas and have been for quite some time in terms of other opportunities. Can that not cause a Canadian company to actually be a global leader?
They can be, but buying up companies around the world is one thing. The second, actually getting your product into market is a second thing. So there's a huge amount of M&A happening. One of my colleagues, Richie Malcani, does a significant amount of work in this area. 700 deals were done last year in cannabis. And we expect that the same volume of deals will happen, but in different areas of cannabis.
With respect to the edible market, what are the margins like in that market versus something else?
Well, the government sets prices, but my view is that it's going to be a much more profitable industry. You're suddenly moving into areas where they have strong margins, topicals, wellness products, brownies, confectionery. So you're no longer looking at a pure leaf product or a flower product. And so I believe that companies have a bigger opportunity because the edible product assortment is much broader and much deeper, and there's a different type of consumer entering the market.
Who's that consumer?
Very much a consumer that didn't want to smoke previously. That stigma of smoking turned them off the category. Now they can consume the product more discreetly. And they're people who are not risk takers, they're more conservative, but they want to test and try the category. They're mostly there for the health and wellness aspect.
But with respect to the health and wellness, what we briefly talked about was the dosing. Anybody who I think is into health and wellness, how could you possibly put your health and wellness at risk when we don't really know the impact of dosing?
Well, that's what's going to be important through the regulation, is ensuring Health Canada can get the dosing correct, the technology exists, and that we get product to market in a safe format. Once that's done, dosing will be taken off the table. Now, how much a person consumes and uses, that is going to be important for the companies to provide direction on. But looking at inflammation, wanting to reduce anxiety, sleep better at night, CBD-based, high CBD products can achieve that.
Okay, Jennifer, we have to leave it there. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was Jennifer from Deloitte, and they're projecting billions of dollars of revenue for the edibles market. I believe edibles is legalization 2.0. We had a huge run last year in anticipation of legalization in Canada. I believe we will have another epic run, and it's going to happen. I would say it's going to start in the next 45 days, hopefully sooner, but we've got 4 months until legalization of edibles. Guys, it's going to be epic, okay? It is going to be epic. Mark my words, there will be a resurrection, okay? I promise you there will be a resurrection. Now remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. Always invest in the best. The best is blessed. Who is the best? Canopy Growth. They're the best, okay? Who else is really good? Tilray. Who else is really good? IIPR. Who else is really good? Aurora Cannabis. Who else is very good? Afria. These are some of the biggest and the best in the entire sector. Yeah, there's other companies out there that I'm looking at. Yeah, there's other companies I talk about every day. But if you really want to make an investment and you want to protect your equity, you want to protect your capital, invest in the best. The best is blessed. I've noticed a trend in the marketplace. The bigger companies have produced better results. Why? The market makers, the institutional investors, the hedge funds, the shorters, all the big players, the whales, they realize that the big players are stronger in the market. They can't just take them down. They've got more power in the market. And that's why the big boys are investing in the big companies, okay? The small companies are easily shorted. They're easily manipulated. They've got a lot of insider selling. They're raising capital. They're highly diluted. That's why we're seeing them go down. My prediction is that the smaller companies will consistently go down or be acquired. The bigger companies will continue to rise. And the bigger companies, one by one, will start acquiring all the smaller companies. That's my prediction. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. I've been doing this for 2 years. I'm going to keep doing it. When the stock market is down, I will pull up. When the stock market is up, I'm going to tell you to sell. And when the stock market is down, I'm going to tell you to buy. Rinse and repeat. Your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. And I'm out. Peace. Edibles. Legalization 2.0. Visit Rich TV Live. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the like down below and comment on the show. Because all I do is bring you winners. It's true. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. And we out. Peace. Edibles, guys. Stay tuned. It's coming. The resurrection. It's true.